Hi, welcome to Live Aligned Pilates. I'm Liv and today we have an Energizing Pilates workout. This class is perfect if you've just woken up and you're after a boost of energy to set up the rest of your day, or if you're in that afternoon slump and you just need a little pick-me-up. There is no equipment needed, all you need is yourself and some space to work out, and we are going to get started cross-legged. So find a nice comfortable cross-legged position, sitting up as tall as you can on your sit bones. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, intertwine your fingers and turn your palms up towards the sky. As you exhale, drop the ribs towards your hips, round through your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, press those hands forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine, reach the arms up to the ceiling. And again, exhale, ribs to hips, tuck the chin to the chest, tuck your tailbone under as well, really rounding through your spine, reaching your arms forward, stretching between your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, find that extra length. Now let's bring our right hand down, reach the left arm up and over, take a nice big side bend through the left side of your waist. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale over to the other side, left hand down, right arm reaching up and over, really press down through the right sit bone as well. Inhale, come back to center, clasp your hands together, flip your palms up to the ceiling, let's do that again. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck chin to chest, round through the spine, really press your hands forward. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, find that length. And again, exhale, rounding, really stretching through the back of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Let's place our right hand down, reach the left arm up and over. Try and keep your shoulders nice and open towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, stretch to the other side. Really open up your right arm and shoulder. Let's come back through the center. Let's take a seated twist. Place your right hand behind you, left hand on your right knee, and press yourself around to look behind, wringing out your spine, stretching out any stuck energy. Inhale, come back through center and over to the other side. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Finding that length as you inhale, and then exhale, gently assist yourself into a deeper twist. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center, and exhale, arms come on down. Now let's find our hands and knees. We want to bring our hands underneath our shoulders and then tuck our toes under. We're coming into a toe stretch, so sit your hips back towards your heels and feel that stretch begin to happen all the way through your feet. Really send your weight back into your heels as well, so you get that really deep stretch through your feet as you're reaching your arms actively forward, pressing your palms into the mat. We're going to start to connect in with our core as we shift forward into a plank on the knees. So send those hips down towards the mat and then send your hips back towards your heels. You may need to reach your hands slightly further forward so that when you're coming into your plank, your hands are directly under your shoulders. And then you're sitting your hips back to stretch out through your feet, stretch out through your shoulders. Coming forward, gentle tuck of the tailbone, lifting up through the belly button. And then come on back to sit on your heels. Just a few more like this. Drawing the waist in, drawing the ribs to the hips. Thinking nice long line from head down to feet. And then coming back into that toe stretch. Let's hold our plank a little bit longer this time, so hold here. So create that long line of energy from the top of your head, shooting down through your shoulders, down through your hips, into your knees and down through the floor. Take a big breath in, lift your belly up and away from the mat. Exhale, draw the waist in. If you're really connecting in here, you'll feel a slight shake through your core. Gently tuck the tailbone under. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes and come back into a child's pose for one deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. We come back on to our hands and knees now, bringing those hands directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's do the same leg as each other, so flexing your left foot, keeping the left knee bent and lifting the leg up into a donkey kick. Lower down. Squeeze through the base of the glute and lower. Press your hands into your mat, lift your chest and core away from the floor. Try not to arch through the back as you lift the leg. Really squeeze your glute to make that movement happen. We have 4 more here. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Now point the left toes and come out into a fire hydrant. So draw your waist in and make sure you don't sway off towards the right side. We want to open this left knee up in line with our hip as best as we can. Squeezing through that outer glute. Lifting up through your core. Beautiful, you have 4 more. That's it. 2, 1. Now we're going to do that knee lift again, but come into a big circle. So open your left knee out to the side, circle it up, back, around, and down. Waking up through these hips, getting some movement if you're feeling stiff, if you've been sitting for a long time here. 2 more in this direction. 1, and reverse those circles. Big lift, open circle, down and around. Beautiful, 3 more. 2, and 1. Now let's step this left foot forward between our hands and come up off of the mat. Making sure that your feet and your foot and your back knee are on those train tracks so you feel nice and stable. Bring your hands into a cactus shape, elbows bent, palms facing in. Let's send our hips down towards the floor. As we do that, open the elbows, open the chest and the gaze up towards the ceiling. Then straighten the front leg, straighten the arms, and reach for the floor, flexing your front foot back. That's it, and again, into that lunge, reach your arms up, send the hips low to the floor, bend the elbows, open through the chest. Reach the arms to the sky as you straighten the front leg, reach forward for the floor as you flex your front foot back, folding forward. 3 more like this. A nice deep lunge as you squeeze through the back and open the chest. Reaching to the sky, hamstring stretch. So really beautiful dynamic movement here. Opening the body, strengthening the back, and really just waking up all those muscles. 1 more. Beautiful. Take that last hamstring stretch and then come back into that low kneeling lunge. Now here's where we need to really use our strength. So tuck your back toes under, plant firmly down through your front foot and press yourself up into a lunge position. You may need to step that back foot in slightly. Let's bend into both knees and hinge the body slightly forward and stand up as you press through that front heel. So a static lunge here, making sure that this shin stays vertical. We take that slight hinge over our front thigh. We have 5 more like this. Beautiful. 3, 2, draw the core in, and 1. Ooh. All right, now let's build that heat even more, taking a reverse lunge. So we need to bend into that front knee and step forward. The right foot will then step back, coming into your lunge. Step forward, step back. We just keep the focus on that left foot forward. We're not alternating. Staying on this left leg only. If you want to add some arms, reach your arms up and overhead as you step back into that lunge. 3 more here. Beautiful. 2, hold your lunge on 1 and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, reach long, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step forward. Sweep those arms down, beautiful. Take a nice big inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, dive down into a forward fold, soft bend through those knees. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins, lengthening through the spine, looking forward. Exhale, hands to mat, step back into a high plank, otherwise a kneeling plank like we did at the start. Now we hold here, nice and strong, building that energy through our core. Long line from the head all the way down to the feet. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. Big exhale out. 3 more breaths in and out. In, you can do it, and out. Last breath in. Good job. Exhale, lower the knees down. Take a child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. And just reach those arms forward, rest the forehead on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here at your own pace. Now we're coming back on our hands and knees and we are doing the same thing on the other side. So this time we have our right leg moving. So flex the right foot. Keep the knee bent for your donkey kick. Press the heel up to the sky. Draw it down. Squeeze. Lower. So we're pressing down firmly through both hands. Pushing the chest and the core away from the mat. And staying as centered as possible. So good, you've got 3 more here. 2, 1, lower down, point the right toes, open the right knee out to the side for a fire hydrant, and lower. So we try and keep the knee tracking in line with the hip as we open out to the side. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Be mindful not to sway over to the left too much. Use your obliques to draw in and hold strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we circle. So we open the knee out to the side, lift the foot, circle the knee up, around, and down. Open, big circle, up, around, and down. 3 more in this direction. 2, 1, and let's reverse up to the sky first, out, around, and down. 4, 3, lift through the core. 2, on this last one, step your right foot forward between your hands and lift yourself up off of the mat. Adjust your feet and stance if you need to. So let's bend the elbows into 90 degrees, palms facing in. Send the hips low to the mat. As you do that, open the chest, lift the gaze and the chest towards the ceiling. And then straighten on up, straighten the arm, straighten the front leg, reach forward, flex the front foot back, hamstring stretch. And again, into that low lunge, arms reach to the sky, and then bend out wide as you squeeze through the back, reaching long, forward fold, hamstring stretch. Now we want to try and keep our connection with our core here, to keep our balance, to keep our alignment. That's it. But enjoy that stretch. 2 more. So good. Feels so nice to get the body moving. Last one. Beautiful job. Last hamstring stretch. And then we come back into our kneeling grounded lunge. So we need to find our balance, find our core, tuck our back toes, and lift up to standing. Shuffle your back foot in if you need to. So we're standing on these train tracks, and we're bending both knees, keeping the front shin vertical, hinging the body forward, and then standing, driving through the front heel. And again, down and up. This is also called a split lunge, so whatever you feel like calling it, I don't mind. But just focus on that front leg. Really drive through the heel as you stand on up. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do our reverse lunges. So we need to step this back foot in. It's going to step back again. We bend into both knees and then step forward, driving through that right heel. Step back, hinge, step forward, press down. Let's keep going. Watch the front knee doesn't roll on inwards. Keep it tracking over your middle toes. Relax your arms by your side. Reach up overhead next time you lunge back. We have 4 more like this. Shoulders down away from the ears. 2. We pulse on 1. Stay down there, pulse for 10. 9, 8, stay with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward. And release those arms down by the side. Take a big inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, ride the breath down into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into your high plank. Now you can do plank on the knees. You can hold your high plank like this, or we take a crossbody mountain climber, knee to opposite elbow, knee to opposite elbow, alternating sides for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, amazing, 1. Step it back. Child's pose stretch once again. Child's pose stretch is like coming home and just taking a deep breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Keep breathing at your own pace and just settle back into the mat. Bringing yourself upright when you are ready. Have a quick sip of water if you need to, and then we'll swing those legs out in front. Moving on to more of a core focused section now, and we stay grounded for the rest of class, which is great. So have those knees bent, hip distance apart, feet flat. Sitting up as tall as you can on your sit bones. Wrap your hands behind your legs. A seated cat and cow, just like the start of class. We exhale, tuck the tailbone, drop the ribs to the hips, round through the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift up, tall, lengthen. 3 more. Really use that breath here. Nice active recovery. 2 more. And on this last one, we hold our C curve. So we need to really engage through our core here. Drop the ribs to the hips, reach the arms forward. Let's do a bow and arrow. Let's pull the right elbow back on a diagonal. See if you can tap towards the mat. Reach, alternate, left elbow back, tap towards the mat, and reach. Keep alternating. Exhale as you pull back. Inhale to come forward. You can sit up whenever you need to reset. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach forward and then roll all the way down onto your back. Beautiful job. Make yourself comfortable. And we're going to have our knees bent, feet flat. Ready for some glute bridges in a moment. Let's just get some shoulder mobility going. So reach your arms to the ceiling, draw those shoulders down your back, turn your palms in. Let's exhale, reach the arms up and overhead. See if your thumbs can come close towards the floor behind you. And then reach back to the sky. Reset above the chest. Exhale, reach on back, ribs to hips. Inhale, return. Exhale, reach. Feel the shoulder blades slide down the mat. And return. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. We come into our glute bridges now, keeping your arms reaching to the sky if possible. Otherwise, press the arms down by your side for more support. Let's tuck our tailbone under, roll the hips up to the ceiling, really push down through the heels, squeeze those glutes, engage through your core, and then melt yourself down your spine, 1 vertebra at a time. And again, tailbone will lift and lead the way as you peel off the mat, squeezing at the top, melt your way down. That's it. Feel that articulation through your spine. Now you can add some arms, so hips down, arms reach up and overhead. As you roll up into your glute bridge, sweep your arms all the way down towards the mat. Pinky fingers touch the mat. As you roll the hips down, reach your arms up and overhead, thumbs to floor. Lift the hips, sweep the arms down. Lower the hips, reach the arms up and overhead. You've got that, so let's keep going. Keep your inner thighs engaged, making sure that the knees aren't splaying open to the side here. For 3, 2, lift up into your bridge on 1, press your arms down by your side, palms down, and pulse those hips up and up, up and up for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll on down, good job. Rock your knees side to side. Do whatever you need to do to reset there. And let's float our legs up into tabletop. We've made it to our last little series here, our supine abs. Knees above hips, hip distance apart, shins parallel to the ceiling, arms down by the side. Flex your left foot and press your heel down towards the mat. Point the toe, float the leg back to tabletop. Let's alternate. Flex the right foot, tap the heel down, point the toe, return. Try and keep your spine and pelvis neutral, making sure that you're not forcing a flat back or that you're not overarching through your lower back too much, really drawing that core in. That's it. Now you can stay here with the bent knee heel tap, or you can progress to a single leg stretch, still flexing the foot back, as you extend the leg. So draw those toes back to the shin and push the heel out to the end of the mat. Point the toe to return back in. Just getting a really lovely calf and Achilles stretch as we flex the foot back and really engaging through the quad, the front of the thigh by pulling up on your kneecap. That's it. So good. We want to feel like an elastic band just stretching out and drawing in slowly. For 3, 2, 1 more. Legs back to tabletop. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, shoulders down. Let's go for ab curls. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, ribs to hips. Inhale, lower. Beautiful job. You can always rest your feet on the floor if you prefer to. Beautiful. Holding that curl in 3, 2. Hold your curl on 1. Reach your arms forward. Going for your heel taps once again, but holding that curl. Flex the foot, tap, point, lift. You can bring a hand behind the head if that supports your neck. Keep alternating those legs. Exhale when it gets tough. You can do it, we're almost there. Staying with the bent knee or progressing to your single leg stretch. Pressing that heel out, lifting up a little higher in your curl. And you have 5, 4, this is it, 3, lift up more, 2, you've got it, and 1, finish that rep off, and rest on down, good job. Hug your knees in towards your chest, take a gentle rock, side to side. Let's stretch it out, extend your left leg long, down along the mat, hug your right knee in towards your chest, and then cross it over your body for a supine twist. You can open your right arm out to the side, maybe even gazing toward the hand. Draw the core in and enjoy that deep stretch and twist. Deepening through the breath. Beautiful, coming back to the center, hugging your right knee back in towards your chest. Just step your left foot in with the knee bent, feet flat, and take a figure 4 stretch, crossing your right ankle over your left knee. This might be enough, or you can draw your legs in towards your chest, clasping your hands around your left shin. And just relax here for another 3, 2, 1. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. Extend your right leg out long towards the end of the mat. Then let's cross that left knee over the body to the other side and open up your left arm into your supine twist. Deepening the breath. Hopefully your body is feeling a little more alive, a little more awake, and you have a boost of energy to get on with the rest of your day. Come back to the center, take your figure 4 stretch, just stepping your right foot in with the knee bent, crossing the left ankle over the right knee for a moment, maybe drawing the legs in towards your chest. Enjoying that lovely glute stretch all the way down the outside of your left glute. And once you feel satisfied there, bring both feet down onto the floor, a little wider than hip distance apart. Just windscreen wipe your knees side to side, loosening up through the hips and the back. Beautiful. Make your way up to seated however you would like to, and come up to a comfortable seated position. Let's give the shoulders a nice little roll up, down and back a few times. Setting them down, sitting up tall, bringing your left ear over to your left shoulder. And then right ear over to right shoulder. Coming back to center, take a nice big inhale breath, reach up to the sky. And bring the palms down to the center of the chest. Give yourself a nice big clap. Well done. You are finished for class, so I truly hope you enjoyed this workout. Now, if you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload a new video every week. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.